Hey guys, Doward here. Got another how-to video here for you. My reverse light's out, and I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys how to remove your tail light on an F250. I got a 2005 F250, so it should work for pretty much really 99 to like 2012 or so. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys how to take this thing open and replace the bulbs on it. Now I know this is a little simpler than maybe some of the other how-to videos I've done, but I kind of believe that nobody knows everything, and I don't care how good you are at whatever it is you do, but you started from somewhere. There's no reason to bash on somebody who's brand new at something. So maybe this is for my audience that is trying to learn a little something. And you know what, for you haters out there, haters gonna hate. So first thing we're gonna do is pop this guy out. And all we need to remove this is an 8mm wrench or a ratchet. I'm using a little 1/4 inch drive ratchet here. Undo the 2 bolts. You're going to very gently just wiggle it out. There we go. Now when you remove it at a 45-degree angle to the back of the truck. Kind of catty corner, if you will. See, these little push pins are what hold this in place. So now we've got our bulbs. The brake light bulb on this side is looking pretty rough too. These things are filled with dirt and dust. Now, in my case, the reverse light's on the bottom, and this is a single filament 3056. Now, you want to grasp the bulb. Don't squeeze the bulb. If you squeeze the bulb, odds are pretty good you're going to break it and shatter it and have glass in your fingers. You don't want that. Just wiggle it back and forth, ever so gently, and it should pull right out. Now, a new bulb, again 3156 single filament. What we're going to do, you see how dusty and dirty that is in there. Come on, bulbs. So we're going to take some dielectric grease. You always want to use dielectric grease in all your connections. So I'm going to smear some on the bulb, and I'm going to smear some into the socket. This will not only prevent problems as far as dust and corrosion, but the next time I go to slide this bulb out, it'll come out so much easier because, hey, it's got some grease in there. So what we'll do now is put them back in their appropriate positions. And again, when you go to put this in, you got to push those push pins in first. You'll see there's 2 line up plastic pins here. Let me show you. These plastic pins line up these push pins for you. Alright, and we'll just give it a firm push, top and bottom. Now we're ready to put our bolts back in. I like to start my bolts by hand to ensure I don't cross thread them. Because I tell you, that extra 2 seconds, you cross thread something, you got to pull it all out and try to try to repair the thread. Especially on something that's plastic, you're gonna have a hard time with that. Now notice the way I'm using this ratchet. I'm not putting much torque, if any, on this. I'm holding it just by the head and twisting. The reason for that, again, is plastic. I don't need to break it. I really don't want to break it. Same deal there on the bottom. My tail light's in nice and neat. Now I can go properly dispose of my old bulb, and I'm going to go ahead and replace the other side. I like to replace my bulbs in pairs. I like to replace my bulbs in pairs because generally speaking, when one goes out, your other one's going to be really close to going out too. This way they have the same life same age, very easy to do. So I'm not going to bother recording the other side. You do the other side exactly the same way. And yeah, I hope that's helpful for you. You know, like I said, I've got nothing against people trying to learn. I think it's very important in this day and age that, you know, you try to learn what you can, where you can. The internet really gives us a nice, you know, opportunity for that. So yeah, thanks for watching.